Man, I got too many windows open. Chill. Too many tabs open. That reminds me of back in undergrad school. I don't know if I've talked about it, but I was kind of a tutor for early engineering courses and some calculus classes, right? And for some reason, what always bothered me about tutoring some of the students was that some of them had no shame in having 1 million tabs open. And I don't get the efficiency behind that. Please just close your tabs. Like, I would look into their computers and I would see that they had so many tabs open that you couldn't see the icons. If you know what I'm talking about, then you have too many tabs. Because it's very rare that that happens, not being able to see the icons. Anyways, hello, welcome back to another episode. I am out of breath and I'm kind of in a good mood. Not really, it's 50-50. I guess you can say I'm kind of becoming an old man because it bothers me when people are stomping around the apartment complex. Like, I can hear them stomping and, like, please, shush. I'm trying to play some Minecraft. Okay, enough of a rant. I just started. So, what did we do last time? We actually got this guy set up, and actually he's been running pretty good. Let me check if there's any additional dusts in here. None, which is a good thing because that means everything that I'm mining so far has a filter for it in this wall of super chests. So it's so good. Now, next step is... well, not exactly the next step, but the next long-term step is working towards the infinity chests. And this guy's going to help me out pretty much because of the ore processing setup. Would love to have this. And being able to produce these infinity chests is going to be great. Pretty sure we're going to need them for something else, right? Yeah, a lot of other stuff. But being able to craft these means we're going to have to get a lot of resource production going and a lot of item stuff going. So that's where I like to separate the playthrough in, like, phases, right? Where when we aim for bigger objectives, we start fixing a lot of things along the way. For example, our cosmic neutronium stuff is kind of low. We actually started last week with 1 million and we're down to 77,000. Where it all went, I got no idea, but we'll figure it out. So this is the first thing I want to set up. The other thing is I was trying to get an ultimate time anomaly, and that's to speed up the neutron collectors. We have a CPM tier 1 over here, right there, and it's only powering 1. So I would like to have 4. So 1, 2, 3 in total, or 4 in total, off of 1 UV collector, and that's gonna speed things up. That's the whole idea. But the issue I'm seeing is that we are lacking Nequadria. I'm also lacking thirst. Hang on 1 second. Mod view on mobile? Is that a thing? I never opened the mobile stuff. Hello, Ellie. Nequadria has been an issue for a while, and it's stuck on some recipe over here, and I have no idea why. I do not know why it's stuck. Are we generating power anywhere? No, so those recipes should be running. But I gotta figure out what's going on with the Nequadria stuff. Is it these guys over here, maybe? No, you're running. You're running. Oops. And you're running. So it's not these guys. It's a lot of bug fixing we have to do. And one thing I was contemplating also was, like, fixing up the knack line, because it's a recurring issue having to craft this stuff here. Feeling better yet with 10 minutes of Minecraft? Oh, it's because of the title, right? I guess so. I don't actually have a fever. I'm joking. It's a reference to Saturday Night Live, and it's a reference you should understand, Ali, because you're always saying how we don't understand old people references. But this is an old people recipe. Why am I saying recipe? Reference. I'm getting those two words mixed up. It's Saturday Night Live with, I think it was Will Ferrell, where he was in the Blue Oyster Cult band, and they were playing "Don't Fear the Reaper." But I guess the producer they kept telling Will Ferrell, "Hey, we need more cowbell," and Will Ferrell just kept banging on the cowbell, and it was never enough for the producer, so he just kept telling him, "Make more noise with the cowbell." But there's one line that I remember the most out of that, and that's "I have a fever, and the only cure is more cowbell." There's 3 neutron collectors though. Sweet. I crafted this over the week, and they were able to finish. So what's going on with you? I don't think it's this. No, if it's pulsing, that means it's got the stuff. Chances are it's over here. Watch over here. We have another recipe over here. This guy. No? This is one of the new ones that I added? Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's what it is. Earlier today for lunch, I thought I fixed this, but what's happening? One of these recipes. Well, first of all, this is why I want to set up something to do passively. This recipe over here, right? It's being put over here because it needs a copper plate for whatever reason. But I forgot to take it off blocking mode. And yeah, blocking mode ruins everything. Because even though that no items are going to go in here, it's still getting blocked for whatever reason. So yeah, that was the issue. Oops. Well, that was a whole... When did I eat lunch? 12 o'clock? 9 hours of wasted time. That's fine. Yeah, that was the issue with the quadria sulfate. Yeah, there it is. It's going. But I would like to set this up a little better. And this is probably something I can do also. The cool thing about universal automation is that you don't actually, it's not just circuits. You can actually put any non-consumable item. So I can do the same thing I have over here with all of this. I can do the same thing, but using a copper plate instead. And that'll speed up that recipe right there. Or I can just put it right here and just, have this rely on that. It is a little slow. I'll leave it. It's not the worst thing, no. Now, how is this recipe going? Hydration check, I got
drinkable water symbol emoji.
Family friendly showcase, but this is water, but I'm also drinking something else on the side. I've been trying to expand my palette, right? Is that the right word? Yeah, I've been trying to expand my palette a little bit. So far, it's been a 50-50. And most of what I'm doing is trying to find sour pickle beer. I have not had it in a couple months because they just never have it stocked for some reason. Either it's so good that people buy it instantly, or it's just not good enough for them to want to stock it. I don't know, but I like it, but they never have it for me, and I'm so sad. So we got things to upgrade. I do want to upgrade our knack line. And Yeah, it's like this recipe's pretty slow. Have a good stream, go back to bed. Allie, it is 10 o'clock. Nah, I'm joking. It's always good to sleep. Have a good night. Take care. I can't take offense to that. Maybe Allie woke up just to say hello and then went back to sleep. I appreciate that. Yeah, so low quality Nequadra sulfate is a little slow. I'm going to have to speed this up if I want this to go a little faster. So let's do that. Speeding pipe casings. This is how we do it. This is how we do. No, I'm sorry. 64 minus. We have 4 of them in there, right? Yeah, we have 4 of them in there. Should I just do. Yeah, I should. Yeah, it's all of them. Should I upgrade you? What do you do again? I don't think so. I think these 2 are the ones that are most used for this stuff. And I should also make the better neutron accelerator. Actually, am I able to make the UV one? Why are you cheap? Are you actually that cheap? I don't remember. Hang on. You need a little bit of Ganison. I mean, I might as well make it, right? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Might as well. Everyone is a bad guy. Where's this even being made? Oh, you're being made right here. That's why you're so slow. That's what I'm trying to upgrade. Okay, yeah, I just gotta upgrade that. For sure. So this is gonna be crafting. And then we're gonna upgrade our stuff right here. I should get some good amount of steel frame boxes. That's a lot. Reinforced glass. How much do you have? Make 1 because it actually makes 256. Never mind, make 1,000. And also some. That's actually pretty much what I need, right? Yeah. So don't worry about anything else. Neutron accelerator is actually done. That's pretty impressive. Transformer to step up from UV, no, to ZPM to UV. Right there. And I take a sip. Oh, you know what? Our mutagen was kind of broken, I think. No, it's still working. No, it's broken. Should have done it at power loss, excuse me. Hang on. Yeah, our mutagen is definitely broken. How much water do you consume per craft? I don't remember. 72. I think I just have to turn it on. Yeah. Yeah, we had an issue with mutagen somewhere because this machine ran out of battery. Oh, well, not battery. It ran low on power because the maintenance issues. So I need some plutonium 239. Okay. There we go. I think this should bring it back on track. Okay, how is that guy doing? I think we're just waiting on Nequadra sulfate, and it's going to take a while for that to finish because, yeah, this stuff takes forever. I wonder why it takes so long. I think it's because it's looking for this. Enriched Naquadol sulfate. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Enriched Naquadol dust. What do I do with any of this? Tiberium. No, this one. Naquadol emulsion, which is solution. And a whole bunch of other stuff here. Okay. So there's a lot of like, I probably do have to revisit the NAC line, make it like fully passive. Honestly, it's probably the best bet that I'm gonna have to do. But we'll figure that out in a little bit. I just first want to make these towers first. Okay, speeding pipe casings are pretty much done. I'm gonna pause this machine actually. Disable machine. And then go ahead and cancel that. All right, and then I can put all the items back. Yeah, I think what I want to do is make this a little more like pretty much completely passive. We're at that point. But we'll do that right now. Let's get the speeding pipe casing going. That one is going to be... Now it's going to be as tall as this guy. And I just love tall multi-blocks. They're so funny. 3, 4, 5. Right here, right? Yeah. Like this. And then... one more? Yeah, one more. Right there. So now it is our second tallest structure. But I think once we build the mega distillation tower, it's gonna beat both of these. And then we go all the way up with these. It should be as tall as this one is. That guy. Yeah, sweet. And I think the rest of it I can actually just break this. I might be able to use the blueprint to do this actually. No. Unless I give it like a bigger tier, right? Neutron accelerator. Activator, not accelerator. And then it is I think you just put tier something, right? The one with 64 blocks. That one, tier 61. So I think if I just do tier 61. No. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm just going to build it manually then. That's okay. Let's get my wand. And a bunch of reinforced glass. It would really suck if I misplaced. Because I think it would just put glass on the entire face. No, you don't want that. Oh, that's it, right? One more. Yeah. See, we had enough. And then it is 9 of you. And then we surround this with that much stuff. And then this is going to be the casing right there, or the input bus. Yeah, right here. Way up here. Well, okay, yeah, I have an idea. I could just piggyback off of there and take a channel. All right, let's get the stuff over there. This guy. Thank you. Dual interface, sure. And then this one would be neutron activator. Aren't I able to change the name of this? No, it's fine. So you are a neutron activator. You can have this pattern and then get a bunch of cables back. Thank you. And I'm just gonna connect it over here. Right there. Okay, and then the next step is the steel frame boxes. Carpal tunnel simulator. That's what I was trying to say. Nah, it's okay. It actually isn't that bad. And I know people have told me about the matter manipulator coming up in the next GTNH update. I think it'll help with stuff like this as well. A whole ton, I hear. I only hear good things about it. And chances are, if it's that good, then that's probably all I'm going to say about it as well. I remember when the 2.7 update came out and I was like super excited about the infinite spray can. And I still am. And I feel like the matter manipulator is going to be the same thing, where I'm just super excited about it. And I won't stop talking about it for a couple days, I think. Right there. And the input bus, yeah, you got... Yeah, the input buses are up here. Maybe it just takes a while for this to build. Oh, no, never mind. I got one more spot. One more corner I got to fill in. Okay, that built, and then I'm going to make sure that this machine is off. Yeah. Disable machine, yeah. Because I'm going to replace the neutron accelerator and give it a better tier 1 so that it charges up a little faster. But I have to step up and then point downwards. Yeah, so it takes in 4 amps, outputs 1 amp into the neutron accelerator. Right there. And then, yeah, okay. And then I think this stays. Oh, hang on. Okay, that was a quest. Does this have a controller also? Yes. Enable with redstone. There's another controller that I had to add. Oops. That would have been... I think that would have caused this machine to blow up if I didn't change that. Yeah. So how much is this supposed to be? 465. Yeah, we're a little bit too high. That's fine. So you need the neutron accelerator and a machine controller right there. And then I just have to give this neutron accelerator. How do I reduce it? Inputting graphite or beryllium dust can reduce 10 mega electron volts. So I don't want to do the math, so I'm just going to give you like a stack. Look at our ore processor doing work. Look at that. Tons of dusts now. Love it. So I think I can just give you like a stack. And maybe that's it. Oh, you ate all of it. Oops. Let's see this for a little bit. It looks like it is charging a little faster than the ZPM one. I mean, it is like 4 times as strong. So that does make sense. Okay. So the recipe you're supposed to do is this one. And you're waiting for 460. Which is actually pretty close. Okay. I'm going to break this and put it back. I think that's all this needs for it to produce. I'm going to... I did cancel the recipe. That's a new one. That's right. And we'll see how fast this can produce now. I expect it to be a lot faster. We're waiting for 400. I already forgot the number. 460. Oh, look at that. It's almost there. And then I just want to make sure that it shuts off at 465. Yes. Totally working. Enable. And it just crafted all of them instantly. That's so worth it. Yeah, it's so worth it. And then the quadria-rich solution is being thrown into the dangote over here. Yeah, right here. I did upgrade this. I think it was off camera. Pretty sure it was off camera where I did this. Upgraded it to UV power. It did speed it up, but yeah, it's gonna... We'll come back to it because I think the next best thing is to make a mega distillation tower for it. Okay, so that did give it enough quadria finally. And now this can, then the rest of this time anomaly can actually finish, and then we can upgrade our neutron collectors. That was the whole reason we did this. I can probably put this down now, actually. Just put 1, 2, and 3. And the cool thing about it, I don't think it consumes more power per block. I think it just works. And then I just need to, get all the items into here, and I can just use a Ender IO conduit for that. So we have one here. Don't connect there. And then, how do I do this? Is it Control Shift? Control Alt Shift? Alt Shift? Alt? There's a way for me to access this. Or is it with the wrench? It might be with the wrench. Control Shift. No. Oh, no. It's not Shift right click. Shift left click. Oh, it's Shift left click. Okay. It's up. Oh, I love that. I never knew this. I don't remember how I found out about it, but it's actually super helpful. Alright, disable that, and then you can also extract. And then this is also extract, yeah. And just put a cable onto this guy. and insert here. So this is going to speed things up. I mean, triple the speed, right? Or quadruple the speed. And then we have to connect this guy as well. We probably won't see like a major improvement right now, but over time we'll see it. And then this is insert like that. Yeah, and then I have to configure this guy to be always active extracts. And there we go. So now this guy is going to see some of that. And now, time anomaly should be almost finished now because the rest of the stuff is crafting. Yeah. Now, how much power is this going to take? I'm still going to use a Tesla coil. I just got to keep in mind how much power you take. We're going to be running this on tile entity mode. Consumes 6 amps. So I just need a transformer that can do 6 amps of UV. That's too much. That's a little too much as well. We need 6 amps, right? This one. That should be good. All right. And that's going to speed up our cosmic neutronium production. If I need more, it's probably time to like spam them, but right now we'll keep it like that. And there's always the option of just centrifuging black plutonium. We can also do this. This might even be faster, but I'll leave it like that. Is there like a multi-plug version of the accelerator? I don't think so, right? No, it looks like everything else is going to be super expensive, so now never mind. Another thing we were doing was crafting these guys, and I think we just had to research them. Yeah, these guys are actually pretty expensive. I think I wanted one of each of them to complete some quests. Can I actually craft them? I think I could, but the field generator was where the tricky part was. Because we needed more Nequadria. Of course we do. But that is crafting right now, so I think we can do everything else, right? Yeah, it looks like it. This guy is pretty expensive, actually, but we'll go ahead and do that. So this guy is going to be Cosmic Neutronium Frame Box. And then that is a circuit 4, I imagine. Ass Machine Circuit 4. Another project we can do, and I probably want to do that like soon, maybe even today actually, is start getting rid of all of this. Getting rid of this ass machine entirely. And I think it's going to speed up a lot of our stuff if I do that. It's going to be great, I think. Yeah, that's probably what I want to do. But we'll do that right now. So the flux electron coil, set up a pattern for this guy. I guess we'll make like a... yeah, sure. I should really start scaling up the recipes. Make things a lot faster. Nequadria, this is being crafted. Right? Yeah, it just takes a little bit. This stuff is... Why are you being made over here? Oh, it's this. It's the OG recipe. Okay. For example, yeah, it might be time to start moving all the recipes. I bet you I can do that like right now, actually. For example, this guy can be decommissioned. This one. Because we already have space for... Well, do we have space in this area here for blank? Not really, but we just need a couple of pattern capacity cards to do that. Let's make like, I don't know, 20 of them. And it's the little things like this that's going to speed up a lot of our stuff. And I would like to have most of the recipes focused on one machine, except that we're pumping it full of power. Now I'm curious though. No, this guy's pretty good actually. I'll just leave it like that. So I think that's yeah. Let's do that today. Actually, let's just have a chill, I guess you can say chill episode, and start migrating some of these like old weird recipes over to the major machines. And the focus is going to be this precise assembler. Move all of these recipes over to the actual good one, because that one is also running faster. This guy's UHV power, and this one isn't. So that's already going to be a big improvement in crafting speeds. And then we have a couple of chemical reactors also in the plat line, and over here we can move them over. And the mixer. I would like to move the mixer. This guy's kind of... he's weird. Yeah, for example, where this stuff is in the old wet recipe, and we should really deal with this. So beating on the outside. We're crafting robot arms. Yes, we are. Oh, and you know what? I keep forgetting. Component ass line. Keep forgetting about this. What do we need for this? Oh, it had to think so hard for it. But actually, if we craft it in pieces, we can do it. Yeah, because this is a full buffer. We just have to increase the buffer. This is waiting over time. This is waiting over time. So I don't think we'll be able to do this today, but this might be an overnight craft or like an over a week craft as well. 11,000 palladium ingots. So this guy's kind of expensive though. Jeez. Is there a better source of indium at this point? Because we're still using like the bees, but maybe once we get to space mining is when we get actual indium, right? Yeah. Oh well. Come back to that. What are you stuck on? Microprocessors. Maybe we'll even set up actual circuit assembly lines for those circuits. And maybe finally decommission this processing array, which is really just circuit assembler. Yeah, I might want to do that actually. This is a weird one. Okay, so pattern capacity card is done. And I can start moving patterns over here. So I'm going to pretty much just fill up all of these guys. The circuit zeros. Circuit zeros, there's a lot of them. And we have space to add more of them if we want to. Okay. Those are all the circuit zero recipes, and I can probably take these guys out. I don't know why. There's a couple of old passive machines here, which I don't even know if they're doing anything. But I won't really bother with it, right? Let's turn this off. And then break you. And then double check that everything here is actually correct. All right. There are circuit 4 recipes in here. And I don't know why. I guess I'm going to have to like check which ones do fit. Well, yeah, I can check it. I have a terminal. I keep forgetting about my wireless terminal. I should really make use of it. It's super helpful. I take a drink. So, potassium carbonate dust. I don't even know what you're used for. How do you say it? Fluoroflagopite. Yeah. I guess you are important. Fine. We use Potash, really? I mean, why wouldn't I use potassium? How much potassium do we have? Hella potassium. All right. Potassium it is. And then we just double it until... I think that's it, right? Yeah. Oops. Put that recipe there, and then we just rinse and repeat until we get all the recipes that we need. Eye of Ender is a blank recipe, so double the heck out of it. I think this is totally fine to make a whole bunch at a time. Speed those up. And rinse and repeat. Certus Quartz is... well, that recipe, and just keep doubling it. 4 plus 12 is 16. That is too much. Like, that much is good. Sodium sulfide. I think this is for polyphenylene, right? Yeah. See, I know some of my recipes. Double it. 8 plus 4 is 12. That is just fine. And then this is charged Certus Quartz. Sure. 8. That's already 8, right? If I double it, that's going to be too much. Charged Certus Quartz. This is a blank recipe. 12, that's too much. Right there is just fine. Nether quartz. Don't I have like a ton of this already? Not really, actually. That's kind of surprising. I think 384 is what I want. Yeah. And this polyphenylene sulfide is blank. Right there, it's just fine. Oxygen and dichlorobenzene. Okay. Sure. I am putting it in the chemical reactor, right? Yeah, it would be funny if I didn't. Naquadah dust. I don't think I really need this because we have a lot of Naquadah dust, right? Yeah. I'm still going to double it. 8 plus 6 is 14. That should be enough, actually. Okay. This is the one that was kind of bugging us. This is a slow recipe. I think that's too much. That's too much. This is just fine. There we go. Vinyl acetate. This is the circuit 4 recipe. Is that really the only way I can make it? We need this for super glue, right? Or advanced glue. Yeah, okay. So we do need to set this up, but we don't have a circuit 4, so I'm going to put this to the side. This guy was over to the side. And we're going to have to set up a circuit 4. Dibismuth hydroborate. What do you even use for? Oh, it's for the circuit compounds for the yeah, these guys. So I guess I should make that. I'll make a whole bunch of them then. 8 plus 4 is 12. That's just fine. That's a ton, actually. All right, what about you? Bismuth telluride is also blank. I don't know if I have tellurium, though, but if I need any more of this, then that's just going to tell me that I have to mine it. That's too much. 6 plus 4 is just fine. Yeah, if I have to craft any more, I'm going to have to mine it. But we can actually get this now from, I think, small ore from somewhere. How do we get this? I forgot. Oh, yeah, this stuff. I don't know, but there's a quest to do that, I remember. Sulfuric coal tar oil. I don't even know what you need for this. Naphthalene or phthalic acid. Sure. 512, 512. Yeah. Make 1 million of it at a time if you ever needed a million of it. Ali sent a picture or something. Zany face. The stream couldn't recognize that, Ali. Pre-activated carbon dust. Double it like crazy. There we go. Keep going. Good circuit boards. You already know what you're going to do with those. 8 plus 2. That's too much, actually, just like that. Right there. Qubit wafers. I actually don't know the better recipe, but I'm just going to stick to this. What is the better recipe? I think this one, right? Yeah. 4 plus 2, and then 8 plus 4. That works. Make 256 of them at a time if I need it that much. Probably don't, but it'd be a good idea. Strengthened glass. I do use this for something. I don't know. That's too much. Like that. Right there. And then this guy is nano CPUs. Yeah, just make a whole bunch of you. 8 plus half a stack, just like that. Right there. Okay, so now all of the recipes in here right now are like upgraded so that they craft a lot more at a time. It's pretty good, actually. I think everything here is doing that. Now, I have to do something about circuit 4, chemical reactor crafts. I'm curious, what else is made using program circuit 4? I don't know if I can search for it. Sure, just go ahead and strengthen glass using tin instead of boron. Why not? I mean, I have that's just okay. So you're getting mad at the wrong mod. Strengthen glass is railcraft, so you can't even get mad at Gregtech. At least Gregtech did something right. I'm assuming because it's using borosilicate glass as a very high tier level glass. So 50-50, right? I know you're gonna find something else to mock. That's the worst GT getting the chemistry right. Oh, you know what else got right? The time anomaly is finished. Get over here. Which doctor? The doctor. I don't know what that is. That a Doctor Who reference? I don't know. I've never actually seen that. Actually, what are you set to? How you doing, Sniffany? I saw that you've been being a little more active on the Pathalassa chat. I like that. I take a peek every now and then, but I won't promise that I always take a look at it. It is sometimes, so I will take a look. Ultimate time anomaly. Then we soft. No. Give it a machine controller, like that. A red alloy wire, and then we soft mallet that to turn it into. No, we have to screwdriver it. Switch mode to tile entities right there. And then we have to give this a transformer to step up. Soft mallet that guy. Pointed downward so it outputs 16 amps with UV into that time anomaly. And give it a Tesla coil cover. No explosions. No explosions. Love to see it. Okay, so now this stuff is... Are you not working? Oh, I don't think I ever configured you correctly, actually. Nope. There we go. Now I did. I just go and I get a random account spamming scam ads in every single. Yeah, it always does that. I've been doing pretty good. Just been just hanging out really. Nothing seriously new. At least I don't think so. I don't know. Been like a month since your last chat, right? So no, nothing really new has happened. As you can see, the playthrough is still going, but I'm having a good time. We just got these neutron collectors set up. Now they're going to be stealing 6 amps of UV power to keep this running. Got to make sure that they're all outputting correctly. Yes, we got 4 of them, right? Biblically accurate neutron collector. And they will all feed into the super chest, and then whenever this fills up to 64 million, it'll tell the time anomaly to, hey, that's enough, chill. Okay, so next thing is I still want to move this recipe, and I think I'll just confirm it by tearing down this chemical reactor over here. Right here. Yeah, this guy over here. I'm going to cancel this recipe and then restart it. And this machine is going to get decommissioned. Finally. I'm going to commit to it. Goodbye, chemical reactor. You will probably be used somewhere else, honestly. That tends to happen. Honestly, I'm convinced at this point that 50 years from now, I'll get a message from you saying you finally finished GTA Nation, inviting us all to your retirement party. Well, 50 years in-game time, probably. If I check the top left of my screen and I'm pointing at the screen like you can see it, I'm in year 109. So we're almost there at year 150. We're almost there. So I'm going to set up some patterns. It'll just be a ME drive. Yeah, we have FTB utilities that tells us that. Minutes played. I've been active 716 hours. I don't really pay attention to it, honestly. And you can see, like, I'm like the only one active because the others. I mean, Phoenix is respectably 256. That is impressive as well. But I'm kind of one of the sickos with 700 hours. It would be so much higher if I had to AFK, but a lot of the machines, because this is running on a server, I don't have to AFK. But yeah, that would be a lot more if I did. It is time well spent. You know, it's I've always been a believer that if you're enjoying it the entire time, then it's not wasted time. And if you're not enjoying it, it's still not wasted time because you're learning something. Unless you have a bad attitude about it, right? But let's not go there. Let's get the 64Ks. I hate when you don't stack. And I don't know why you don't stack. I think one of them is like filtered or something. How do I deal with it? I just clear them out. Playing Minecraft was time better spent than every day I went to uni. Same, actually. I've learned the most about engineering playing Minecraft mod packs. And that's not even a joke. No, it really isn't. Not necessarily engineering topics, but troubleshooting. It's those simple skills that we tend to neglect. Yes, we're in the same school of thought. You learn the simple stuff playing video games that you wouldn't otherwise get. For me, it's deep troubleshooting. Oh, one of my machines is broken. How do I make it better? Or what the heck is wrong with it? Why is it broken? That's those sorts of questions you had. Like, they pop up at work constantly. And vice versa, right? Me actually doing test engineering at work makes me a better Minecraft player as well. You learn English playing video games. That's pretty cool, actually. And now I get to annoy people for missing apostrophes. I mean, language is language. If you can understand what the other person's saying, then it's done its job. How many Circuit 4 recipes are there, actually? Let me, actually, circuit, this one. Circuit 4 chemical reactors. I should start planning, like, the number of interfaces depending on how many recipes are in there. So right now, there's like none. Like, that's it. Which tells me I just need one drive. Or just two interfaces like that, yeah. No, you go on the bottom, right? Oh man, it's been a while since I've done this. I don't actually remember. I just went my back and walk away. Do I actually have the program circuits left? No, I guess I don't. I'm gonna need a bunch of microprocessors. Make like 100 of them, sure. I can probably set this up while we're waiting around for it, though. This is going to extend off of our all of this stuff over here, and it's going to be circuit 4. Yeah. Let's get my cables going. So I got a question for you, Symphony, now that you're here. What's next for Panthalassa? I know I can like answer that by visiting the chat, but it's engagement. The last thing you said in there. Oh no. I see what you're talking about it. And you want to know what's funny? Like, I didn't see, I would peek at the chat every now and then, right? I wouldn't see any spam, but as soon as you started typing in there, the spam started showing up. So I think the bots try to look for activity, right? So when you're more active, the bots will notice. Mm-hmm. I think for me, motivation, I get a lot of motivation from sharing. I've realized that. So yeah, like I absolutely agree with how you're doing, how you're approaching it when you're asking the community, right? I saw the swirly motion that the Chronosaurus was doing. It looked pretty cool. But stuff like that, sharing. It's a big reason why I continue to play GTNH is because I am sharing the playthrough. Because I think otherwise playing solo would be a little tricky. And also why Compact Claustrophobia is doing pretty good. Why I'm still playing it, even though it has been a while also, is because I'm sharing it on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's something that simple as being able to share it is helps me, and I'm sure it helps others as well. So when you say new arc map, I think you're referring to Ragnarok, which isn't actually new, because let me say this. I have not kept up with Arc since Extinction. Fjordur. I think I don't actually remember. Probably not. I haven't kept up with Arc since Extinction. And even then, I didn't really play too much Extinction. Let's do this. Might as well make it look cool, right? Actually match it up with the chemical reactor. I will say, though, that I have been watching more Arc videos lately. I don't think I'll go back to playing it, though, because Arc is a huge time sink. And honestly, it's super competitive. and skill, and can be skill based, and sometimes it's just a lot of cheaters, let's be honest, and I don't think I have that in me. um Not as much as I did before because I got too much other stuff going on, right? Like I have an entire Minecraft playthrough going on. 2 Minecraft playthroughs actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One right here. This guy will be Circuit 11. Circuit 4. Haven't played it, but the map is cool. The point of actually making me read up on it. Yeah, it's like I still will watch gameplay about it, but actually playing it, no, I don't think I would. It's the same thing with the Binding of Isaac. I also have been watching a lot of videos about it, but me playing it, probably not going to happen. But I did spend a ton of hours on Ark. Oh man, good times. This was back in undergrad though, before I got into really got into Minecraft. Don't put it in there. I got to start filtering everything. I need the conduits next. Someday. Okay, so I think I can just conduit probe, copy, paste, and then before putting anything in there, it needs a couple filters, really 2 filters. Yeah, okay, and we just put those 2 there, and then the right one is blacklist, like that and like that. I think that's everything. It's been a while since I set this up, so I probably broke it. One way to find out, right? This is number 4. And then this recipe will go right here, but I have to upgrade it to match the chemical reactor. Like that. Right here. But I gotta plug it in with a couple of cables, which is really just a dense cable. Right there. Let's double check. This one, same thing. Blocking mode. Yes, yes. Advanced blocking card. Yep. No block right there. And then the drive, and yeah, you should be good to go. So if I try to craft a vinyl acetate, are you gonna like that? See, took one out, and then like I saw you put it back in, so I think it crafted instantly, right? Yep. Yep. Sweet. All right. So how is our Nequadria doing? We've been having Nequadria every day, every episode. We have a different issue with Nequadria. It's so funny. I think right now we're at a pretty good point though. But I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Yeah, because right now this gets processed in the electrolyzer, which is this guy over here, right? I think it's this guy. Or it's over there and I just forgot about it. The plat line at home, I think is, yeah, this guy. Oh no, you should probably get fixed. Yeah, it's this guy. I'll just leave it there. Okay. Next up, we got things fixed. We have a new chemical reactor replaced. Now, is there recipes here that I can move? This one has circuit 9 and circuit 3. And I would like to move it too. But I just got to check if I have circuit 9 and circuit 3 in here. We have 9 and we have 3. So that means I can also decommission this chemical reactor. And that's pretty much the trend I'm going to go with, just to slowly upgrade our stuff. A lot of these chemical reactors would really only have 2 of them, but these are involved in the plant line. And upgrading them, putting it over there is going to make it run a little faster. Yeah. Okay. So let's take you and then start putting some recipes over here. Now, if I check these, ammonium chloride. It's like in this case, I don't think it actually matters, but we'll stick with this one. And this one is going to be in circuit 9. And then we just continue. So palladium dust is like that. And it looks like this one's already good to go. And you're a blank recipe? Yeah, you're blank. You can go right here. And we keep going down the list. Reprecipitated palladium is circuit 9. It looks like I already did this for most of the recipes in there. Yeah, I did this ahead of time. Platinum concentrate. Yeah, it looks like I did that. This is, I'm assuming, circuit 9 as well, right? Yeah. Yeah, this one. And then reprecipitated platinum dust is... What's the difference? One is HV and one is... I don't get it. I guess I'll use this one, circuit 3. I don't get it. Circuit 3 is right over here. Right there. And then platinum dust is blank. Yeah, right there is blank. Iridium is blank. I'm actually running out of space in the patterns. Iridium chloride is blank. Yeah, a lot of these are already pretty much good to go. Acidic iridium solution is blank. Yeah, is blank. Osmium is blank. What do you know? See, this is what happens when you've already prepared. It just makes things so much easier. That's a blank recipe. And then ruthenium tetroxide solution is also a blank recipe. Yeah. Right there. Okay. All right, we're slowly but surely starting to move the plant line recipes over here. And this machine over here can now get decommissioned. Goodbye. You have done us a great service. But you will be used later on down the road, probably when I'm... Not probably, but definitely when I'm making more mega chemical reactors, you're going to get consumed. There is no doubt about it. What about you? Circuits 1 and 2. I have circuits 1 for sure, but what about 2? Yes. Okay, so that machine can get decommissioned as well. Yep. Bye-bye. All right. Let's say hello to this guy again. This recipe is circuit 1. Right over here. Kind of running out of space there. I'll add more patterns. Actually, whoa. Since I'm already here, might as well add more. Like that. Okay. Next up is, well, I'm also adding to circuit 2, right? Yeah, we have infinite AE2 power, so I should not be concerned about doing that. This is too many items. Yeah, that's too many items. Divide by 2, because we only have 15 slots available. So keep that in mind. Is that a blank recipe? I don't remember. Yeah. Potassium disulfate is too much fluid, but that is also a blank recipe. You could put that there. Palladium enriched ammonia is circuit 1. Right here. Hydrogen sulfide. I can probably change this to a circuit 9 recipe. Well, just throw it in circuit 9 recipe. Oops. Right there. And then diluted sulfuric acid is blank, unless there's another one that does a different circuit. It said blank, right? Yeah. Nope, not one. Blank. Okay. So that also means we can decommission the other machine. This guy. And decommissioning is also going to be good because it's going to be upgrading our machines as well. For example, this one was running LUV power, and so was this one, I think. No, this one was CPM. But that machine, that chemical reactor we have is running a lot more than CPM power. So it's a good thing we're doing this. Okay. So start breaking that stuff. Okay. Bye. I take a sip. Okay. And we have a couple of other chemical reactors I can probably deal with. Now, this is going to be the weird one. 9, 12, 14, and 2. That's some weird numbers. Do you actually need all of those? Let me just check it out. Maybe some of them I can't really deal with. Like this one I can. Yeah, this one I can. This is a blank. Let's go visit over there. But some of the weird ones, like circuit 14, ew, that's weird. Nitrogenated monazite rare earth concentrate is something I can do. Too much fluid, though. That is also blank. Yeah. Ammonium nitrate solution. This is circuit 12. For whatever reason. Can't do that yet. So I'll put that, I guess right here. Bastnasite, rare earth. Rare. It's hard for me to say. Bastnasite, rarer. Can't say the W's. Rarer earth oxide suspension is a blank chemical reactor, so spam it. Yes. Okay, now this stuff is we're doing this recipe, right? Neodymium oxide dust. Lanthanum chloride dust. I guess, sure. It's a blank recipe, right? Yeah. Don't know what that's going to do for us. Sodium persulfate is... The heck? This recipe doesn't exist? Really? Sodium persulfate. Have I not needed to use this? Not really. Yeah, you don't really need it for anything. I guess I'll delete the recipe. That looks like a recipe that just they got rid of in this update. Happens sometimes. Like, what the heck? Why is it 14 and that's weird. All right. Let me add those. Oh, that goes here. These two are weird. This one is sodium fluorosilicate. This one is not weird. I mean, it is a weird recipe still, right? Let's be honest. But not as weird as the others. This is a blank recipe. Not you. You. No. Yeah, actually you. Yeah. And then hexafluorosilicic acid. That is a blank recipe. Put that right there. All right. So we got two of these weird machines going on. Actually just really weird. So this is circuit 12. And then this one is circuit 13 or 14. The heck? Why? You only do one recipe? Okay, fine. Circuit 13. Two recipes, but circuit 14 is also just one. So for flexibility, I don't know if I do this either. I think I do. Is that how it makes samarium? I don't remember. I think I make it by sifting samaric residue dust or something like that. I don't know what to do with these guys. These guys are weird. Should I go out of my way to add two of them? Probably. One second, I got a message. Okay. Okay, all good. We actually have a lot of samarium just hanging out here, so I won't really deal with that. I think I'll just go ahead and add recipes for this stuff. Yeah. So right now we have the recipes for circuit 14 and circuit 12. So I guess we'll just do that. Add more. Yeah, I should just do that. Fine. Do that, and then we need 2 blocking cards. I'm going to need 2 tribes. And then the 64Ks, let's make, it's probably way too many, but I'll just do that. And now we'll need a crafty right here first. 11 of you. And then 12 of you. Circuit 14s that I'm using, right? Yeah. All right, then get my qubit. Expand this guy over. cables. Yeah, this sort of stuff has to be done. Otherwise, I'm never gonna do it. Let's be a little honest with ourselves. Time and time again, I've shown that I'm going to be extra lazy when it comes to adding recipes to this because it does take a little bit of time. But we are producing things a lot faster, so I'm not too concerned with it. Right there. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we point, drive, conduit. Need a couple of filters. One. I guess you'll be 12 and you will be 14. Blocking mode. Advanced blocking cards. One right there. And then quartz cutting knife. I think I still have it pasted right. Yep. So that's 12 now. And you are 14. Then get my dense cable. I don't know how much channels I have. Let me check. That hurts my eyes. If it hurts yours, it hurts my eyes too. Don't worry. Plug. Right there. Now, I need the 64Ks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll just do the cycling right here. So those, and then those guys right there. Take one over here to jumpstart it. It's skipping ticks, right? I could tell. It's fine though. All right, you stack. So now these guys are circuit 12s. Right there. And then we do the same thing again for circuit 14s. Right there. It's absolutely skipping ticks. Stack? Yes, you do. So those guys go over here now. Well, actually, before I actually plug them into anything, I have to filter them correctly. Otherwise, we're going to be getting sent all over the place. Copy, paste. And then this one is going to be the two filters, blacklist, blacklist, and then bookmark that. Those guys. Over here, you gotta bookmark the ones here. Put it there, and put it there. Should be good now. Should be. We'll actually see if it breaks anything. No, it looks looking good actually. I think that's it, right? Yeah. Now, look at the recipe again. So this one is pretty good to go, but this is made in circuit 14. Put that guy right there. Now you, circuit 12, right there. And I think that's like the only recipes you're going to see in there because, yeah, it's just never doing anything. Okay, so that machine, the chemical reactor can be decommissioned now, which is great. I love doing that. There's nothing else in here, right? Yeah, this one has circuit 2 and circuit 9 as well, but I think I got all the other patterns in the correct spots. So we should be able to break this guy down. Like that, yeah. And then we can take some of the cables back with us. Sweet. Okay, anything else? Any other chemical reactor? I know the mixer we can start moving over there as well. But we're focusing on chemical reactors right now. Everything that is craftable, right? This is something we're going to have to do, absolutely, because this is used in the NAC line. But this one's weird because this is a copper plate. That's a little different than the others. This one is there's nothing even in here. So let's just decommission that one. And there is a part of me that feels a little bit bad about breaking old machines, because it's kind of part of the memory, right? But let's just say it's to improve what's it called? Tick rate. Let's just say that. 17? Why do you got these weird circuits? Oh, you know what? It might be for purified coal. Or what am I trying to make? Like, what are you even here for? The coal. Sodium cyanide. Oh, yeah, it's for this. For cyanoacetic acid. This was for... Is this for super glue? Yeah. Circuit 17 for this. So we're going to have to set that up as well. All right. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back to fixing up some of these recipes still. So it looks like we have 2 more to add. We have something for the copper plates. It's really just one recipe. And then something for circuit 17, because we will need this for super glue. Right? Yeah. Cyanoacetic acid dust. Yeah, we're going to need that for super glue. So I am going to have to make this stuff. Unless there's like another way I can make it. Doesn't look like it. That's fine. I don't know why you show up, but I'll take a quick break and refill my drinks, and then I will come back. Probably going to throw away this drink I have because I don't really like it. Oh well. You win some, you lose some, right? Anyways, be right back. Thanks for watching. Give me a minute. I haven't heard those fart noises in a while because I haven't really grown much stuff. Alright, fine. I'll eat it. Hell yeah. Hello, are you possessed?
Oh my god.
I'm hearing singing.
I hear something.
My EMF
I hear
reader.
something. Where?
Oh,
Where?
my heart.
Oh my god!
I saw
I saw
it.
something. I saw something.
I saw something.
I saw something.
I'm going out.
Oh my god.
Open
I'm
the door.
fucking running out. Fucking
Open the
no.
door.
I don't know what to do.
I think
I
he had
see
like a
it.
cowboy
I
hat.
don't see it. I'm fucking running.
Oh god.
I'm running. Where are you guys?
We're outside.
We're outside.
Oh fuck no! I'm by myself in the house. Run!
Guys, I died.
I dropped my EMF reader. That's right there.
Oh, oh, I made it.
I'm directly pulling this right out of my ass. Get me out of here. Oh, I hate it. I broken one ore by accident, and then that happens. Thank you. Okay. I don't know if I muted the mic or not. Probably heard everything. That's fine. I guess while we're waiting for this stuff to craft, or while we're moving these patterns over here, I think we should start working on some of the more expensive crafts. Like, for sure, I do want to craft these 3 items because, hey, Toe, what's going on? It's glad to see you still mining those crafts, Burning. Absolutely. The grind is never going to stop. We're still going. I did manage to unlock the UEV tier. And by my standards, I know I have to say that because some people don't agree with me, but this is just how it's just semantics, but I consider myself in UEV tier because I unlocked the quest. And other people are like, no, you have to get the energy hedge. But does it matter either way? You're still generating UEV power at this point, so I consider myself UEV. Anyways, but we making some good progress. Absolutely, and it's going pretty good, I think. Having a lot of fun with this. Is my click lock still on? Let me I'm gonna have to turn it off. That's what's messing with me. You totally are in UEVC. Thank you. Some people were like, no, you have to make the energy hedge. Oh, shush. It's not that bad. I was in a train of thought and I forgot. Yeah, I wanted to craft a fuel generator and an emitter and sensor, the UHV ones, because these 2 will unlock the mothership quest in the space race tab. Well, not mothership, it's the shuttle, right? Yeah, it is the mothership. Guess we have to get this for Tangum or if I want to continue. Absolutely one of the requirements for the Infinity Chest is Tangum, because this stuff needs UEV parts, which is quite a ways away from that. But so I should really start getting these guys crafted. Yeah, so I need 1 of you. I don't think I'm going to have enough cosmic neutronium. Actually, I might. No, I should have enough. I'm going to distract you for a minute. Oh, no worries. What's up? I'm all for distractions. It must grow. Hell yeah.
Must grow.
No need to be sorry about that. It's a big deal. I guess while we're just talking about the rubber band ball, yeah, I've been thinking of bringing back the streams to weekend nights. I'm not too sure about weekday nights like I used to do a couple of weeks ago, and mainly like the main reason for that is I started going to the gym during the weekdays, and so my weekdays are it's a little tough for me to keep up a schedule of, after work, which is already the entire day. And then I go to the gym and then I come home and then I have to figure out what to eat. And then I do have to complete the compact claustrophobia let's play as well. So I decided not to stream during the weekdays. But I do say though that I do make progress during the weeks when I'm not streaming. I've been doing that more often. I'm going to put that much rubber bands on there. But man, whatever you feel is healthy for you, absolutely, yeah. Because I can totally see myself getting burnout. Because yeah, it's I'm already getting home again, like at 7:30, and it's a little tough to find the energy to make food. So sometimes I don't. I just eat out, and I don't really like to do that. So it's either I make food or I stream. So I'm like, I should probably make my own food. But the good thing about streaming only on the weekends is that the streams are longer. So I feel like I get more work done. And I'm saying all of this while streaming on a Wednesday. I don't think I actually addressed that yet. It's because the 4th of July got a break. And for us, the break starts tomorrow, meaning I can sleep in. I can be a degenerate. Hell yeah. And I'm sure a lot of us can agree to degenerate hours. It's the best time to play Minecraft. Hell yeah. That's why it's just a random stream on a random Wednesday. Something about those rubber bands, I have to wash my hands. They left like a debris on my fingers. I gotta wash my hands real quick. Give me 1 second. Wish I had tomorrow off. It's great. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow as well. Maybe. I don't really know what kind of plans I have for July 4th yet, but I'll keep it open. Anyways, let me wash my hands real quick. I got some weird debris off the rubber bands. That just happens. 1 second. Okay, hello. Now, I wouldn't call myself a germaphobe, but I think I'm pretty close. Okay, so let's set up the let's continue what I was doing. We actually have big crafts going on. So the general rule of thumb when it comes to GTNH is that there is always something else to do while you're waiting around. So I'm going to get these expensive crafts going, and in the meantime, I'm going to be moving all of the chemical reactor recipes over to this mega. And this guy's getting, how much power are you getting? 64 amps of CPM, which is way more than any other chemical reactor is getting. So this is already going to speed up our stuff. So let's set this up. I think I need 2 more. I need 1 more universal automation for the copper plate, completely random, and 1 more for circuit 17. At least I don't think I have circuit 17. 1, 0, 9, 24, 3, 2, 4, 12, 14. I do not. All right, so 2 more drives. Interface. I think you only need like, yeah, these 4. Blocking cards. Filters. Need 4 of you. A bunch of conduits. 20 64Ks. And then a bunch of circuits. Well, not really circuits. I just need a bunch of copper plates. Super random one, right? Let's just do 20 of them, sure. And then I do need 1 for circuit 14, right? It was for cyanide. Yeah, this stuff. Circuit 17, sorry. What else do you... Yeah, it's just 1 recipe. That's funny. I need 11 of you. And I gotta say, I'm pretty glad that I have the day off, because it's about time. I really should make use of my PTO hours. I've always had a bad habit of just not using them, and they changed their policy recently where it's use it or use it. How do I say it? Use it or lose it. Yeah, they're doing that now, which is kind of sad, right? But that's the policy now, right? Can't really do much to fight that. So now I got to figure out where I'm going to use my PTO hours because I'm like, yeah, I should figure that out. But it's more of a personal thing. So we're going to add even more. Yeah, more of these guys. It's, yeah, I agree. Absolutely. And I guess you can say a little bit of burnout, but not entirely there. But I recognize the early signs of it. So yeah, I'll be taking more breaks. I have a lot of hours. I sure really do. I have like 90 something hours. It's like basically all of them I start off with for the year. My work is doing the whole unlimited PTO stuff, but they only approve up to the 3 normal weeks anyway, so it's zero benefit to us. I've heard about unlimited PTO and like, I just like, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. It sounds like something that would do. Like, oh yeah, you have unlimited PTO, but they'll shame you for using it. That's what it sounds like to me. So you're like not expected to use it. I don't know. It's not something I would understand though, because I'm not in that kind of position. I need two blocking cards next. One for you. One for you. This guy's going to be circuit 17. You are going to be copper plate. And yes, a copper plate does work because it's a non-consumable. As long as it only gets pushed with this recipe, it won't actually get consumed, and it works with everything else. It's so cool. I appreciate the people who were able to figure that out. And thanks 9 as well for making that video to show it to us. It's 100% an accounting hack that only benefits the company. Sus companies, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just work here. Look at all these interfaces that this chemical reactor is dealing with. Oh, you know what? 64Ks. Oh, you're taking a while. Why? Uh-oh. Oh, you're stuck on the ingots. It's all this bedrock. Chill. All right, fine. We'll cancel these recipes. It's this bedrock that's just taking forever. Taking up all of the blast furnace space. That is something I wanted to upgrade as well. Actually, can I? I wanted to get more of these lasers going, a better laser system, so I can pump more power into the blast furnace. It looks like I can. I tried crafting this like last week, and our main issue was Nequadria, of course, and cosmic neutronium, but we're steadily building this back up. Yeah, 42,000. We're building it back up slowly. Nequadria, that's pretty good, actually. Yeah, we have it crafting on level maintaining. You're pretty close to what? Am I? Honestly, I haven't looked at it. Is it worth it? It's a UHV capacitor, right? What do you call it? Lapotron? Supports up to 10 million, 10 billion EU of tick wireless power per UHV capacitor. Actually, yeah. It looks well, no, I don't have opticals yet. No, space assembler. Yes. Yeah, I can probably do that, actually. That's a good point. No, space assembler. I don't. It needs opticals, but regular ass line. I can probably do this. Yeah, good point. I didn't mention that. I didn't really think about this. Is there like a quest for it though that I missed by any chance? It might be in the how to storing and transforming, probably. Yeah, the one I skipped. Power in the ether. Here it is. These new hatches allow you to wirelessly send, store, and whatever. So you just plug it into a machine and it works. Oh yeah, that's not happening. Even the UOV one is expensive as all heck. We can probably do everything. Yeah, we don't even have. We're not even close to space time. I don't even know how to get this. What the heck are you? Ew. All right, never mind. No, 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 no. That's later on. Later on. But I will say that we are finally in the same tier where we're 2 quests away from making the deep TPF. It sounds like a little, but it absolutely isn't. But I'll keep that in mind though for sure. That's gonna help out. Um, yeah, it's gonna help out for sure. And I mean, today it's mostly focused on making small improvements that add up over time. Like me, just like I'm moving recipes over to this stuff over here, because I notice a lot of the times, some of the recipes are a little slow, and some of the quicker crafts just take a little longer, and that stuff adds up. And then this precise assembler has had issues with conflicting recipes and also losing power. So I want to cram all of these recipes into this guy over here. So that's what I've been doing today. I've just been moving recipes. It's a more relaxed episode, really, I would say. But the next major goal is getting Infinity Chest. I want this so that I can clean this whatever we have going on over here for our ore processing. Yeah, it's I mean, it gets the job done, but I would like a better solution. It's super helpful. I love it. We have like our entire, like 3 different. We have monoline, bastnacite, plant line, and snack line all just crammed into this one machine. It's so good. What was I doing? Yeah, but I still got to add some more recipes. So this one is going to be the Circuit 17. Put one over here to jumpstart it. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. So I put those guys, Circuit 17, right here. And then I do it again. I just need the 10 of these guys. Right there. Oops. And you want to know what's been a super big help? This guy. Big credit to the neutronium energy. So without this guy, oh man, we would have so much issues. What's wrong with you? It's filled with sand. Alright, sure. Yeah, it's so good. And you know what? It's so good that I'm just going to probably break it and complete the quest because I forgot about it. Yeah. Let's do it. Pick it up. Shut off our entire network because I was greedy. There it is. I probably did break some stuff. Is there a reason to have more than one? I just use quartz fiber everywhere. Like I have a subnet right over here, right? I just use quartz fiber everywhere. And why is that? Is that just to flex? That sounds like a flex. Always find the words to say. Right here waiting. Are they? Still be. I guess. Yeah. I could see that. I'm pretty sure Infinity ingots get super cheap later, right? These are the main expense. I guess it makes sense why you would flex. Then it literally doesn't matter. That's so funny. You're flexing so hard that you're using creative items everywhere. Goals. I'd love to get to that point, and I will get to that point sooner or later. Coarse cutting knife. This is going to be chemical reactor, universal automation, copper plate. This one is circuit 17. Like that. Make sure they're both on blocking mode, right? Yeah. And you got advanced blocking card. Yeah. And then paste. And then give 2 filters each. Blacklist. And then filter to this guy. And then filter to this guy. It does speed up the ME convergence as well, since it doesn't have to calculate the network tree. Oh. Alright, I take it back then. That does sound really useful. But for me, it would be a flex, because I think we only have like 3 subnets or something like that. But that makes sense, absolutely. It's funny, because even though I think I would consider myself late game, there's still so much more late game than me. That's just crazy. I think this should be set up now, right? Yeah. No, we need cables. That's just crazy. Eventually, every Eye of Harmony could be its own subnet. Yeah, if you're struggling for AE2 resources with Eye of Harmony, then you're probably doing something wrong. I get that. Online. Okay. Let's go get the rest of the recipes over here. I think I'm just going to get everything that is in both of them. Thank you. Then, thank you. Do I really need coal? No. So I can throw away this recipe. I was doing this because I was missing coal, but we're actually getting this now from the new integrated ore factory that we made. So I don't have to worry about coal from bees anymore. So am I already producing carbon monoxide? No. Okay. That's fine. So this one is... This recipe is broken. Oh, that probably... Why is there only 1 carbon going with 512,000? That doesn't make sense. I don't think I set this up correctly. That's fine. It is an old recipe. Let's just use carbon. Yeah, right here. There we go. So this is a circuit 1. Put it right over here. And then the whole reason why we needed a circuit 17 is for this one weird recipe. Hydrogen cyanide, what even are you? Chemical plant. Nah. That's just enough. That is circuit 17 right there. And then U, 2 ethyl, 1 hexanol. Try saying that 5 times fast. That is copper plate right there. Okay, I think that should be good now. So this guy should be crafting now. Making stem cells for a reason. Okay. I just want to make sure that it works. It looks like it is working. Let's try get this going. Let's craft one of you. One of you. One of you. So anytime I'm like on pause, I'm just gonna get the crafts going. So they'll get going. I just want to make sure it works. We should be expecting the weird fluid to craft. I'm scared of blinking too hard because I do have a tick and my blinks tend to last a little longer than usual. So if it happens in an instant, I'm going to miss it. Uh-oh. Me cancel this recipe. I think it was trying to craft it over there in the old place. Actually, I think it worked. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll just leave it like that. So I should be able to decommission... Actually, decommission my thirst. Let me drink some soda. I'm a big fan of Coke Zero, especially the cherry flavor. I've been drinking that a little more often lately. It's pretty good. All right, these machines are now decommissioned. Goodbye. Okay, then goodbye. There we go. So I think that's every chemical reactor accounted for. At least I think. Which is a pretty big deal, actually. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. No more chemical reactors. Well, we still have a ton of them. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's time. Nah, I'm not going to make a promise. We still have some single blocks that we use. I don't even know if they're useful for anything. Like, what are you doing? Distillery 6? The heck? Creates 20 drop of naphthalene. What are you even used for? I think this is an old recipe. Yeah. Because I think this is the only way to even get naphthalene. Or I can just use 1,2-dimethyl. But wait, hang on. How do I make my phthalic acid? And there's no pattern for it. No, I'm making it like this. So do I really not need the naphthalene at all? Oh, yeah, I did. I think this was for this specific reason. Super plasticizer treated high strength concrete for one of the for this guy. Which means doesn't look like I'm ever gonna need it again, so I'll just get rid of it. Bye. And then I can get rid of that interface to reduce the number of interfaces that show up in our little network. In our little network. This guy is Ash Machine Circuit 7. I should really deal with this with the wood, but I don't want to. Because right now the focus is chemical reactor recipes. I think there's another one over here. No, I guess we have all the chemical reactors. Yeah. We have a couple of the other ones over here. I think there's one that has like random recipes as well. This one. Circuits 5 and 2. The heck. It's just a couple of stuff here. Let's check those out. Yttrium oxide. Yeah, it's a weird one. Is that the only way I can make this? Can I make it small piles? No, it's still circuit 5. Circuit 5 is weird, but I think that's really the only thing I would have to add. Looks like I'm going to have to add another one. 1, 0, 9, 24, 3, 2, 4, 12, 14, 17. Copper plate. Copper plate's the funniest one out of all of them. But do I actually need this? Yes. Yes, I know this is used for... Yeah, I'm going to need this. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, fine. So I need to set it up again. And there are some other recipes that I might be using at some point. All right, fine. Convinced me. So we need another drive. A group of 10 of you. A blocking card. And again, we're probably going to have to cancel these recipes so I can actually finish the other stuff here. And then conduits, 2 filters. And then while we're waiting for all that stuff to craft, let's put this to the side. And, well, actually, yeah, let's do this first. CO2 gas. I don't know. Am I actually making this somewhere? Sometimes I'm making like fluids that I don't even know. Yeah, this one. Like there's a non-zero chance that I'm going to have duplicate recipes. It happens sometimes. This is a circuit 2. Circuit 2 is over here. This is also circuit 2. Right there. Okay. Drive. No, the 64Ks. Thank you. And then circuit 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 more interfaces. So let's make 20 of them. This is the most patterns I've added to the universal automation in one day. I always put it off. But no more. I have to do this. If I don't do this, honestly, no one else is going to do it. It has to be done. Let's get a couple of cables in here. I'm pretty sure I have channel space still. I'm not worried about channel space. Quartz fiber. Do this. Like that, and then we'll just give this qubit. Like that. Interface. I also need a blocking card. Thank you. Interfaces, are you ready? Yes, you are. Point. Blocking card, and then block. Quartz fiber, or quartz cutting knife. This is going to be circuit 5. And then put this guy right here so I know it's circuit 5. Give it a drive. A whole bunch of you bookmark just so I know to filter it to this. Connect to the conduit. Probe it. Set the, give both the filters, blacklist this one, give it the filter, and then connect it to the rest of the network. That should be good. And then we connect it on the bottom. So 1 black cable, and then dense cable. And I think that should be good enough, actually. And then this recipe is like that. And we're just going to increase it like crazy, like that. How much yttrium do I have? Hella yttrium. I don't even know from where, but I won't complain. Alright, if I try to craft a single yttrium dioxide dust, are you able to? Yeah, you took out one of the discs, you put it back, so it crafted like that much, that fast. Look at that. That's great. Alright, so that's done. Which means I can actually decommission that other chemical reactor now. This guy, right? Yeah. Going on a decommissioning spree. And this is just the chemical reactor, so the real work is going to happen with the precise assembler. This guy's going to be atrocious. Okay. Goodbye. All right. Any other chemical reactors that are on craft? I don't think so. I think these are all passives. These guys are all passives. I don't think I have to move them. You don't need to exist. That was just part of an old system before we added patterns for the iron chloride. PTFE is totally fine. You're used to help PTFE process. Check everything here. Acetone, acetic acid is good. Epoxid is good. I don't even know what you're making. Europium dust. Why do you need to be in a chemical reactor? Oh, to make some of that. Do I have any europium 3 oxide? I remember setting this up. None. Oh, you are. Oh, you're right there. Okay. That's what it's for. It just turns that into europium oxide dust and then electrolyze it for more of that. Actually, do I have that? Nope. So I did set it up. I'm just making sure. Salt water. Hella salt water. I'm not gonna worry about this because I'm scared to break it. Some of these machines, I just don't know what they do anymore. It's been a while. All of these should be passive, but I think actually no, this one isn't. Yeah, let's check this because this is the one that's used to make indium. So let's check these recipes. I might be able to move them. I use indium comb for this, but I could probably... Do I have indium phosphate? I have 18,000. Where do I even get this from? The quadrio oxide mixture dust. Yeah. Is that really all this is used for? Indium, gallium phosphide. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, I'm still using the comb, so I think I'll just stick with this recipe here. Yeah. And it's already maxed out, but this is a blank recipe. No, circuit 3. Right here. Now indium concentrate is circuit 8. I don't think I have a circuit 8, but it is also circuit 1. So we'll do this. Crafts 5 million at a time. That's great. 1 million at a time, actually. Yeah, sure. All right. Circuit 1, right, is what I said. I was blanking out. Yeah, put it right there. All right. So that's another chemical reactor dealt with. Okay. Sweet. That is now dealt with. Any other chemical reactor that is passive? Not passive. How much radon do I have here? A ton of it. I'm not worried about radon. Everything else here I think is on passive, so I don't have to worry about any of this. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's all of the chemical reactors in our base. Let me check the singles ready to mingle if there is any other chemical reactor. Doesn't look like it. No. No, okay. Sweet. So now everything is in this one machine. I love it. It's so helpful. You just see it craft instantly. That's so funny. Now, if I continue with this, it's probably what I want to do next. All right. Let's make a bunch of... Make like 20 of you. And then normal interfaces, like 100. Sure, I need interfaces. Otherwise, I'm going to keep asking to craft them, and I don't want to keep doing that. Get a bunch of drives going. Microprocessors, how much do I have? 36 of them. Make another 100. Get those going as well. So I don't have to keep asking for stuff. Filters is because I'm going to add a lot more recipes. Let's make a whole bunch of you. I'm going to add more recipes. I think the next one I want to do is the precise assembler. Getting these guys moved over here, away from this old machine, is going to help us out a lot. Yeah, we have a lot of repeats that I can probably move. And a lot of old recipes also that we're not really using. So I'll probably be moving those as well. This is more than likely going to cause conflicts, though. And now the other thing is I can also just not like not use them. Yeah, we'll see though. One thing at a time. I'm gonna have to take a look at every single recipe though, so it's gonna take a while to do this, but once I get started, it's gonna help us out a lot. So we'll wait for the stuff to craft, and then I guess I'll... Yeah, okay, I guess I'll just take those out now. So right now, which ones are the ones we do have, so I can get going for those? This guy has a ton of patterns. Are you all filled up with pattern space? No, let's make more pattern capacity cards then. Let's do the circuit zeros first. These guys have a ton of them, I'm sure. No. Yeah, these guys. Had exactly enough space. It's funny. Never mind. Okay, put that back. All right. Pretty sure everything can already be put there. Yeah, I don't think I want to do anything different. Some of the things I'm more suspicious about, though, might not work in a blank ass machine. But I'm pretty sure everything here will. So I'll go ahead and just put them. Yeah, start putting them here. Like that. Start adding a bunch of patterns here. There we go. And just rinse and repeat. We've got a lot of patterns to move, but some of the easier ones can probably just take them out slowly. Ass machine blank is another one. Okay. Are there any suspicious ones I should look at? Like these, I don't think I'm ever going to use these guys again, so I'll just put it away. But other things, yeah, I'm probably going to. Like any B stuff, I also probably won't use any B stuff. Everything else I'm going to assume is okay. All right, just do all of that. There we go. I think we had like three interfaces pointing towards the blank stuff. Ass machine 3, ass machine 1. Well, let's get this guy actually. Ass machine 2. Uh-oh. I got too much stuff in my inventory. How much stuff do I have? Okay, thank you. I think I can just fill up all of this machine. Most of the AE2 stuff is circuit 2. What am I doing? No, not there. Circuit 2 is right here. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Then we need the more pattern capacity cards. I'm probably gonna have to add more circuit 2 assemblies or interfaces here. That's bound to happen. I got 2 more. Right there. All right, next up is Ass Machine 3. I don't actually know if I have a circuit 3. Yes, I do. It's right there on the left. One thing I can also check is inside here, because sometimes they have weird groupings of circuits that probably don't make sense. But right here is circuit 3, so that should be okay. Of course, I'm going to have like a bunch of random things just refusing so many patterns. So this is circuit 3. You need a pattern capacity card. Okay, and then I can add these guys over there. Oops. That can go over here. All right. Oh, I got one over here too. This one is blank, right? No, circuit 2. You can go right here. Ass machine 1. I definitely have an Ass Machine 1. Okay. These guys are going to go over here. Ass Machine 1. Okay, I was kind of getting worried that I didn't have them. Let's get more of these. Oh. I think I have them on me, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. All right, let's just add the recipes in. Okay. Just enough space. And then let's make some more pattern capacity cards now. No? Where did you come from? Did I... Hang on. I think I broke the recipe. Hang on. Uh-oh. No, you're online. You're all online. This one is in assembler in a blank one. You should be somewhere here. Oh, you know what it is. I think I disconnected them all. Yeah. Yeah, now these guys are not connected. Oops. That would be an issue. Like that. Alright, let's get some more pattern capacity cards. I think you have to connect. Yeah, you're right here. Okay. There we go. It's a Monday morning. Anyways, we got these guys getting crafted. Yeah, that's done. Let's continue. Circuit 9. I don't think we actually have a circuit 9, and I should add it. No, so let's do that. Interface. Well, if I look at some of the recipes that are being done here, let's take a look. No. Pretty much take those out. I'm going to cancel this one, though, because I don't want the cobblestone anymore. And then if I take a look here, this is pretty much only made in Circuit 9. Yeah. And this one has a lot of different recipes. I mean, most of them are like shovels. Like, what the heck is this? Why? Cosmic neutronium shovel, if I'm ever going to need that, really? That's actually kind of funny. All right, let's figure this out. So we want circuit 9s to be crafted. A good amount of them. And by good amount, I mean 11. I've been wanting to do this because this making the superconductors here is going to speed us up a lot. Because we were making them in the old setup, which is a little slower. Proved to be a little slower. I'm going to do this. 2 of them for now. Drive. 1 drive. You know what? Let's set up a recipe for this. I'm going to be adding a lot of them, so I might as well do this. So we're going to get a piece of paper. Litmus paper, yeah. Flocculating. I remember that piece of paper. Oh, I forgot about that one actually. All right, this one is going to be UA. All right, now I'm going to make one UA. And in here is going to be, give it one drive. Interface, for now, it'll just be 2 interfaces. I can add more if I want to. One blocking card. And then quartz fiber. Just one. And then cable. Just give me a stack of each. I don't care. And then what else? I need some conduits. What if I'm just funny about it and like just craft a whole stack? Yeah, just give me a whole stack. I don't care. A stack of everything makes things a lot easier. Yeah, we're not messing around anymore. And 64Ks, sure. Make a whole stack of you guys. Well, no. This one's gonna be 10. Because these don't stack and they're gonna pollute this chest. Alright, what else do I need? I need those guys, blocking cards, conduits. I need the cables, quartz fiber, the cells, filters. I also need the filters. What else? And it's might as well give it the circuits as well. These guys. Yeah, I think that's it, right? Yeah, so this way I can just ask for it, and it'll give me everything without me having to search separately for everything, which can get a little annoying. Let's try that out. And it's going to make a UA, and we'll put it in the handcrafting area. So if I want to set up I can delete that actually. Bye. If I want to set up a UA, oh, it's got to be something I can search for easily, right? Yeah. I can look up warp. So I would like to craft a UA. All right, so we need a bunch of those circuits there. And then I can make patterns for the leftovers. So I need a pattern for this guy, which is going to be microprocessor. And put that in molecular ass. Covered cables will also be in a normal pattern terminal like that. How much ink sacs do I have? Hella ink sacs. All right, this guy is going to be crafted here. And then I'll just make a stack, please. Thank you. And that is a blank assembler. Put it right there. Okay. So now if I try to craft this guy, I can just look up warp. That one. Wood, of course you do. Small electrum item pipe. Do I have a normal pipe? Yes, no. But I do have a small. Okay. So I'll use this extruder, just like that. Sure, make a stack at a time. Put it right there. And then the wood will just show up just like that. Okay. So now this is going to craft a whole bunch of stuff. And every time I try to set up another one of these universal automations, it'll be a little easier, a little quicker. The initial investment is going to be more expensive because it's now making like a stack of a bunch of stuff, right? But once everything's ready, I can just open this chest and like, oh look, it's ready. That's the whole idea. But then we'll see here that there's a lot of issues with how fast they're crafting things. And a lot of this has to do with the amount of bulk that we're supplying our machines. It is way slower to put one recipe at a time. For example, the glass cables, it is way slower to just put one at a time instead of just putting a ton. It has been proven. So we gotta upgrade a lot of stuff. Because it takes time for the machines to like recognize that, oh, there's a new craft that I have to do. Curious how fast are you crafting? Uh-oh. Lag? No, good. I should probably move the circuits over here, actually, and they'll craft a little faster. Idle processors. I never noticed this. I don't know what that could be. It's fine. Another thing I would like to set up, though, is mixers. Yeah, it's going to be a little funny. So how many automation setups am I going to have to make? I should probably do that. Like circuit 24, I don't think I have to do this unless I do the bundled cables. Let me check this guy. Yeah, no. I think every single recipe here can be done in otherwise. So if I check like Lumium cable. This is the Forex stuff. Yeah, I think every cable you can put in a blank assembler, but you have to change the recipe a little bit. And that's pretty much just giving it more polyethylmethyl pulp, which we do craft. So I think I don't need a circuit 24. Maybe the dense cables are different though, but they might even follow the same. Not these guys. They might follow the same rules where I can just use. Yeah, they do. Okay, so I don't need a circuit 24. So I need one for sure for circuit 9. That's being made. Circuit 8. I don't know. Okay, let me see here. So I'll bookmark this. So I need 2. Oops. Just 1. All right, just need 2 so far. Let's go check what else I need. So I can do it all in one go. So circuit 18. Wait, do I really need that? Space, like 540K space cells I do need. That's circuit 1. I don't even know why you're here. Oh no, I make them in circuit 3. But like... Yeah, no. I won't worry about that one. This one has more blank assembly. Circuit 24, same thing. I don't actually have to deal with this. This one has a bunch of random stuff. The random stuff I'm not gonna deal with until I need them, I don't think. So I need one for circuit 4 for sure. There's a couple of other stuff here that I probably don't need though. And then one for circuit 1. So we'll make 2 more. No, okay. Don't know how to make spruce planks yet, which is hilarious. Will I ever fix the wood issue? Probably not. It's fine. I would like to make 2 more of you. Thank you. Yeah, it's crafting a whole bunch of stuff now. And we'll wait a little bit for that. And this is going to give us a whole ton of like spare circuits that we don't really need otherwise. I'm just going to convert all of these back to electronic circuits and then turn them back to circuit 0. Electronic circuit. 15 of you guys. Bye-bye. Yeah, this might be a little more expensive than I thought. I guess I just need one. Yeah, if I just craft one, it's going to give me enough for like multiple of them. I do need the couple of 64s. I need like 20 of them actually. Yeah, it's almost done. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm scared to move anything because a bunch of machines are being crafted right now. Okay, so really the next step is just waiting for this to finish. And I think I can do this off camera. Might be a good time for me to call it a night for today though. What I'll also do is get this stuff finally crafting so I can finish it. So we'll craft this, get this going, and then we're going to check out the, actually keep it bookmarked so I don't forget about it. How bad is the rocket? Because I would like to get the rocket next for Tangum. Because I would like UEV components next. Where am I going? Space race, right? Let's check this out a little bit. What am I going to need for this? To get the schematic, you don't need to defeat any boss. After researching a tier 8 rocket schematic. Oh, it looks like I still need a rocket tier 8 schematic though, so I'm probably going to have to fight another tier 8 boss. I guess we can do that right now. Doesn't really take too long to do that. And then I need to study this. This is 15 million though. How much power am I giving this? I think if I scan it, it tells me how much power. 491, 134 million. Is that what a UV amp is? I forget. No, it's 524,288. 524,288 times 64 is 33 million. 33 million, right? So yeah, we have enough power. Okay, I do need another one of these schematics though, because I think I already spent it. Get over it. Spent it on Good thing I didn't have any recipes in there that I needed, but I spent it on the Tier 8 rocket. So let's go exploring again. This shouldn't be too bad. I think I can just go in there and rip ass. It's Pluto, right? We're gonna have to find another dungeon. The one I found was right over here. Actually, I think I found two of them. Yeah, this one didn't have anything in there, I don't think. I don't know. Let's just look for another one. We're looking for another Tier 8 rocket schematic. Are you sure I don't have another one? You know, I guess not. That's fine. A little exploring never hurt anybody, right? Let me take a drink, actually. You look suspicious. No, you look suspicious. You are suspicious. All right. I highly doubt anything in here is going to be worthwhile at all. Now, I don't know how invulnerable I am, but I'm just going for it. I've done this once and I was completely okay. But like having just the gravity chest plate and the quantum boots, I haven't been killed, so I really don't know if I'm like invulnerable. You know, this guy was invisible when I was here last time. I don't know what's changed. I can see him now. Thank you. It was really hard to see him before. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to leave. Oh, does this mean infinite heart? Infinite heart glitch. Yeah, it does. I can just leave while he's dying. I guess also infinite XP, but like, we're not really hurting for that. Alright. Oh. No rocket schematic. But I do have one of these guys. I might as well take them. I don't know if, I mean, they are useful, but it doesn't hurt to have more than one, right? Let's get out of here. Yeah, that's why that's why I went to another one. Because the first one had that. Let's go find another. That's okay. A little bit of a break from mass crafting never hurt anybody, and like I mean, I don't want to say it's cool to explore galactic craft stuff because it is a little slow, but I can appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure I know I've said this before. It's kind of peaceful, right? There's another one. Yes. Oh, the map does tell me where the dungeon is, so I can probably just rip to it. Hello. What? Was I already here? Oh, I think this is the one that... Yeah, this is the original one. Oops. I probably dug up somewhere, right? No. Alright, probably warped back home. That's fine. Let's go over... Where am I going? This way. Onwards. I would like one schematic, please. That looks suspicious, but no, that's not quite it. Oh, I see another one. Right here. Hello. Rainbow curry. I look at that and I can finally make the healing axe. This is one way you can get the healing axe without going to the nether, is going All the way to Pluto, right? That sounds fun. I saw in the update notes or in the like the sneak peeks in the GTNH Discord that they're getting rid of battle gear. That's interesting. We're finally gonna have offhand as well. That seems pretty cool. Oh, there's so many of you. What's going on here? Oh, it's a party going on in here. Bye. Down, boy. If you ever needed a couple of bliss rods, I got those. Yeah, right. Where's the key? Oh, I got the key. Oops, wrong way. Oh, come on. Please. Alright, fine. That's okay. I'm very patient. This is the last thing I want to do before I log off for the night. I just want to find the tier 8 schematic, get it scanning, and then... I'm not too sure if I'm going to come back tomorrow yet. I probably will. I don't think I have any other plans. And I do have the day off, so I think it'll be nice. Pluto surface ice. Yeah, it'll likely be that I should come by tomorrow. Continue with this. But I'm also gonna like babysit some of the bigger crafts that I'm doing. But we're probably also still going to move the recipes over while all of the big crafts are crafting. Alright, have I discovered any of them by accident? Doesn't look like it, no. Now I'm curious. There's the infinite oxygen source, right? It actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, you're not that bad. Should probably do this. I already have a lot of oxygen on me, and it's like enchanted also. Yeah. So I can it'll last a while, but it's just one less thing to worry about. Here. No, that looks like it. Anytime I see like a crevice, I assume this is a good one. The heck? Oh, okay, it's a funny generation then. Uh-oh. Where's the boss? Oh, it generated weird. Where's the boss? Right here? Over here. Yeah, it generated weird. Hang on, I gotta find the boss. This is where I got in, right? Yeah. Alright, that's not very nice. I'm scared of those guys. Any inferno mob, I'm still a little bit freaked out about. Where's the boss? Yeah, you absolutely got overridden. I don't know how much I'm gonna deal with this until I just decide to I'm probably just gonna walk away. Yeah, the boss room got deleted. Oh well. I would like to open it though, that'd be nice. I probably need a tier 8 dungeon key to unlock this. I can't open it with my bare fists. Fine. That's funny. I've never seen that before. I always see like people complain about, you know, buggy mods, but most of the time I don't really see buggy stuff. But if I'm playing this often and this much, then yeah, it's bound to happen, and it definitely did. Oh, it's another one over here. All right. As long as you don't void. Don't delete the boss, please. Oh, I think it did. Yeah. Whenever I see this, I usually assume the worst. The boss deleted. Oh, no. No, it's right here. Easy. Can I upgrade this? Like right now it's just osmiridium. I could probably upgrade it. Rare materials, adamantium. Yeah. I just don't know what to upgrade it to. There it is. That's what I've been looking for. All of that for a piece of paper. Just like graduating. I'm joking. Data. And then we scan it. This guy right there. Scan. Oh, it's actually going to be finished relatively quickly. It is consuming a ton of power though, but it'll be finished. Yeah. 30 million EU. Almost 40 million when other machines are being crafted. Alright, I'll leave that there. But I think this is a good time for me to end the episode. I am going to have to craft this though. Tartarite, what are you? A whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, I'm going to have to set this up. 8 field generators. That's kind of a little pricey though. Electric pump UHV is not bad, but the fuel generators are actually... I think I'll make this ahead of time. Let's try crafting them, see what is the issue. I'm crafting 1 right now. I'm going to craft 7 more. It struggled, but not by much. I think if I make the circuits, we should be okay. We want to make 28 bio mainframes. Sulfur. Where's my sulfur? I thought I had sulfur being mined somewhere. I guess not. May want to set up something at Vega B, maybe? No, we should be getting it from Barnard F, actually. Let me check here. Yeah, we should definitely be getting sulfur, but we might just be consuming it so fast that it's getting consumed instantly. But check here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have sulfur somewhere. Because it's a byproduct. Maybe that's why it's taking a while, because it is a byproduct. Okay, can I craft 10? It's just missing a little bit of sulfur. I'll try to craft like what it's missing. So I want 7 more of this and then ignore missing crafts just to make a little bit of progress. And then it'll craft the more expensive stuff that I can make. And then I'll come back to it tomorrow. So this is a good time for me to end the episode. Yes. Sweet. Did some pretty good progress. Made some little goals and getting closer to big goals. Right now, the next big goal is getting shuttle schematic so we can get to the last dimensions of the mothership. Major goal is going to be the infinity chest to upgrade our integrated ore factory storage system so that basically that one chest can replace all of this times like 5 or something like that. It's going to be great. And then little goals is we're slowly but surely moving recipes over to the universal automation so that it's just a lot more faster and a lot more compact also. So I would like to move these machines over to this area, and I also have to get to thinking of how am I going to build the rest of the machinery because we're running out of space. And I think this is going to be a hard line over here. And then I start adding more machines. But that's going to be a future problem for potentially future burning, for tomorrow burning. But for now, we'll call it here. I think I will stream tomorrow. The plan is to stream. And I don't have anything otherwise, but plans can change, right? Because it is approaching July 4th. So it's going to be a little volatile, let's say. Anyways, I will call it a night here. Take care. Thank you for your time and support, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.